Hey everyone, welcome back to This Teen Travelz. I'm Mateo, and on this channel, I review hotels from a teen's perspective, covering everything that matters to you, from Wi-Fi speeds to pool vibes, gaming console hookups to the best amenities. I've got you covered, whether you're planning a vacation or a staycation. I hope you decide if the hotel is worth your time. On this very special episode, I'll be featuring the Dearborn Inn autograph collection in Dearborn, Michigan. Not only is this a beautifully restored historic property, but it also marks my 100th different Marriott stay. The staff here took time to share the hotel story with me, and I'm honored to pass it on to you. So this video is going to be a bit different, more personal, more detailed, and a lot more heartfelt. Let's get into it. We stayed here during our Easter getaway. This was our first time at this property, and it couldn't have been a better choice. The hotel had just reopened after a 2-year renovation, and the updates are incredible. As we pulled up, I was amazed at how large the property was. Some spring landscaping was still in progress, but that's totally expected this time of year. We walked under the grand canopy and were immediately greeted by the doorkeeper. Inside, we met Michael at the front desk, super friendly and knowledgeable. This wasn't just a quick check-in. I had a ton of questions about the hotel's history, and Michael answered all of them with so much patience. That's rare. Most places don't give teens that kind of attention, but this place felt different from the start. We also met Destiny, who let us know she had set aside an upgraded 2-queen junior suite just for us. That gesture made the stay feel even more special. The lobby, it's stunning. At first, I felt like I wasn't dressed fancy enough to be there, but as soon as I started chatting with Michael and Destiny, that feeling went away. The black and white checkerboard floor, that's Italian marble, original to the hotel and hand-picked by Henry Ford himself. There's a beautiful green marble fireplace, vintage black bookcases with historic displays, and a table with framed Ford family photos. Try saying that 3 times fast. There's also a restored antique gold clock near the elevators, and in the back center of the lobby, a solarium-style sitting area that feels like a peaceful little hideout. The space is elegant but cozy, with plenty of outlets and workspaces. My dad and I even edited video content in the lobby while people watching. One of the bookcases near the front desk holds some really cool finds, like a Walt Disney autograph and handwritten honeymoon letters from early guests. The history here is everywhere, and it's actually fun to explore. We rode a vintage elevator up to our room. Such a cool touch. The 2-queen junior suite we stayed in was awesome. To the right as you enter is a bar area with a mini fridge and coffee machine. To the left, a hallway with a closet and a makeup vanity, which I converted into my drawing nook when it wasn't being used by my mom or sister. The living area had a couch, table, and a big TV. Around the corner were 2 super comfy queen beds with another TV and cozy throw blankets. Now, let's talk bathroom. It was huge and fancy. A water closet. Yup, I'm picking up hotel vocabulary. A big marble shower with great water pressure. Ford Pantone blue tiles that match the Ford logo color. Another fancy word, Pantone. It's basically official Ford blue, because they don't mess around. A luxurious soaking tub, my mom's personal favorite. And a bathroom thermostat so you can control the temperature separately. Yes, really. If I kept a list of top hotel bathrooms, this one would be near the top. The Wi-Fi was lightning fast and connected easily across all my devices. Phone, laptop, iPad, and my Nintendo Switch. It currently ranks number 2 on my hotel Wi-Fi speed leaderboard, which you can find on thisteentravelz.com. Gaming was no problem at all. I plugged in my Switch to the TV in the living room with one of my dad's extra long HDMI cables. If you're traveling with your console, I highly recommend packing one. The pool was still under construction during our visit, but it looked massive. The staff told me they're aiming for a summer 2025 opening. I've already added it to my revisit list. Can't wait to check out the pool vibes once it's ready. The gym is on the second floor and had a solid variety of equipment. But what really stood out was the color photo of the hotel's original lobby displayed on the wall. It was super interesting to see how the space used to look. Honestly, I wish more guests got to see it. The only downside, it was hidden behind the leg press machine. I even suggested they move it to a more prominent spot in the lobby so everyone can appreciate it. There are two dining options on site. Clara's Table, a farm-to-table restaurant named after Clara Ford. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but we didn't get a chance to try it this time. Four Vagabonds, a cocktail bar inspired by the road trips of Ford, Edison, Firestone, and Burroughs. The space feels like a historic study, and in the back, there's a 20-seat private dining room with a massive mural by Detroit artist Ryan Herberholz. It's bold, beautiful, and unlike anything I've seen in a hotel before. There's also a market near the elevators stocked with snacks, drinks, robes, slippers, and even some of the same books you'll find in your room. Off property, we grabbed dinner at Buddy's Pizza, one of my all-time favorite places for Detroit-style pizza. You also can't go wrong with Ford's Garage. The Henry Ford Museum and Greenfield Village are just a short walk from the hotel, and if you've never been, you absolutely have to go. The museum is packed with cool inventions and American history. Greenfield Village is like stepping back in time. Fun fact, there's actually a high school inside the museum. I got to meet Gabrielle, a team member at the hotel who went to school there. She was amazing to talk to and gave me a glimpse into what that experience was like. Oh, and just a heads up, at the time of my visit in April 2025, Oakwood Boulevard was under construction, so if you're walking to the museum soon, allow for some extra time. Pro tip, while you're at Greenfield Village, do not leave without trying the frozen custard. It's one of my family's favorite traditions whenever we visit, and it seriously hits the spot, especially on a warm day. One of my favorite surprises was the photo booth near Clara's table, where you can snap a souvenir picture and get a themed flight ticket. My mom met a former employee while I was in the booth, and he told her that it used to be the hotel's public phone booth. I thought that was a clever reuse of the space and a fun throwback. I mean, let's be honest, most teens today wouldn't even know how to dial a rotary phone. Behind the hotel, you'll find a row of colonial-style guest homes, inspired by famous creatives like Edgar Allan Poe and Walt Whitman. Staff told me these homes are being renovated to host a guest starting later in 2025. They'll be perfect for families or friend groups looking for extra space and privacy. Also, if you're into hotel history, check this out. Famous guests who've stayed here include Eleanor Roosevelt, Lucille Ball, Marilyn Monroe, Jesse Owens, Ronald Reagan, Betty Davis, Bob Hope, Liberace, Norman Rockwell, Dwight Eisenhower, and even Lassie. Yeah, the dog. I didn't know half of these names at first, but it was fun learning more about them on our drive home. And by the way, I got so much cool behind the scenes footage that I'm working on a bonus video dedicated to all the extra moments, so definitely stay tuned for that. So, what's the verdict? I absolutely loved this hotel. It's the perfect place to celebrate a milestone like my 100th different Marriott stay. From the history to the hospitality, everything about the Dearborn Inn feels special. I want to give a huge thank you to Michael, Destiny, Gabrielle, Hannah, and GM Jaleisha Bradley. Each of you made this stay unforgettable. Every staff member treated me with kindness and respect, and that's not something I take for granted. The property is beautiful, the story behind it is inspiring, and the vibe is unlike anywhere else I've stayed. I was honestly nervous making this video because I wanted to do this stay justice. If I missed anything, that's just an excuse to come back again soon. If you have questions about the hotel, leave them in the comments. I'd love to chat and help however I can. Thanks for watching this supersized 100th Marriott celebration episode of This Teen Travelz. This review is not sponsored. My family paid for our stay, and as always, I'm giving you my honest teen perspective. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more teen-focused hotel reviews. And check out thisteentravelz.com for bonus content, Wi-Fi rankings, and blog posts. See you in the next one. Bye! There wasn't an A there. There wasn't an there. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. No, I'm actually going pretty good though. Mar. I missed a whole word. Oopsies. Why did I stop? Why did I stop? It's that time. Why did I stop? I'm sorry, I had to do it. I had to do the song. I'm like, ee, ooh, ow. Oh no. I'm lagging. Why did I stop? Why did I stop? Why did I stop? It's that time. Why did I stop? That wasn't hard enough. Much better.